Alright, okay, so on this page I'm showing you we have 3,000 queries. Yes, it is showing us that 3,000 of them are coming from WooCommerce, okay, but that's not really accurate, okay? The way that WordPress works, there are hooks and filters that occur. You see this first one, for example, right? It's claiming it's under WooCommerce, but it's actually WooCommerce 0, right? If I scroll down, the actual product ID is 4075, which you can see here. Right, if I search for that, I see 3,000 calls to this. 3,000 is a lot considering you only have 72 variations. So interesting that it's doing it 3,000 times. It's also interesting that it keeps on checking product visibility for this product. And that seems to be coming from WooCommerce Gateway Stripe. WooCommerce Gateway Stripe, whatever that plugin is. This one is checking whether it should show the payment button. And then it's checking if it's visible and blah, blah, blah. And it's checking that for every child, okay? For each variation. So you see again, it's checking the visibility, it's checking the shipping class. That I was presume is the same one again. Yeah, WooCommerce Gateway Stripe. So it looks like that plugin needs to go to blacklist. But it checks product visibility and product shipping class. Keep scrolling down. I mean, this just goes on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. All the same kind of stuff, right? It's just checking. Should we show the thing with button? Okay, see now we've got a child variation finally. Okay, so for that child variation, where is it coming from? Again, WooCommerce Gateway Stripe. You can see the function name should show payment request button. And then it's going and getting all the variations to figure this out. So, yeah, okay, so like I think, is 72 times 72, does that come to about 3,000? $5,000. Okay, I just don't know where the 3,000 calls come from. But that WooCommerce Gateway Stripe plugin looks awful. If we keep going down here, this is still checking product visibility, still checking the same one. Blah, 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 blah. This one is WooCommerce Measurement Price Calculator. But it is also still this Gateway Stripe checking. I mean, this is where it comes from, right? It's in the. It starts at this order: get header, locate template, la 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 la. Check. Should we show the payment request button? And then, in order to decide that, it's deciding let's get all available variations, and then la, and then we've got checking availability, which is where this other one. So that's not, this one isn't really at fault. Measurement price calculator. Right, it's just that this plugin here shouldn't be calling this thing so many times. Okay, and it goes all the way down here. Just keeps calling get terms, product shipping class, product visibility, same over and over and over, and it's the same call every single fucking time. Excuse my language, but that's pretty awful. Okay, in this one here, I've gone far enough down where actually there's something that's happening that might not be related to the... Nah, it looks like it still is. Do action WooCommerce after add to cart quantity. Okay, so I'm betting if we disable that plugin that your speed will come back. Obviously, you might need to find an alternative Stripe plugin. But all the way down, all 3,000 of them coming from WooCommerce, they're all... Well, there's one finally that's checking something, I think. WooCommerce... set up post data, single base. Yeah, so that's actually building stuff on the page. Okay, so we need to go and test that. If I go and test disabling your WooCommerce Gateway Stripe plugin, and I'll refresh. I mean, really on a page like this, 72 queries, 72 variations, you could maybe end up with 200 queries, maybe 300 queries, but you shouldn't have 3,000, and that should be about 1.5 seconds, even though you're on SiteGround. Okay, now you see with WooCommerce Gateway Stripe, it's 1.4 seconds, 177 queries. That was quite a nice prediction. Less than 200, about what, second and a half. I'm going to re-enable that because obviously that means that now your payment system is off. But you should maybe check out this update. Maybe they fixed it, but there's something really bad in there. All right. Now refresh that now again. It'll be back to being slow. Okay, yeah. So everybody avoid the